the guy to go back. It makes it really tough. But I can't be sitting here and then he rolls back and then you fall. Like if you fall, you screwed up, okay? So we gotta stay on top. So this basic move right here is when you see how my foot's up? Now I can't fall this way, okay? If the guy, like, just kind of move me this way. Yeah, like see, I got my hands, I won't fall down. If this knee is down, like this, and he were to roll over, like sometimes your hands are here, but if he keeps rolling over, you fall because your leg gets trapped. And that's another mount escape that, again, rarely ever shown, but everybody teaches this part that I'm showing, okay? So you have to learn, why are you doing this, okay? There's a potential here. With your leg, if the guy was like Derek Lewis and he started to roll over and he's a heavy guy, you can't just use your hands. Everybody's like, oh, just take the guy's back. But you end up like in this situation, see how I'm trying to get a gift wrap and then the guy shake, and he gets through. So you lose your top control. So you have to know the technical mount, okay? And then let's discuss real quick, what is technical mount, what is S mount? So I define S mount as my opponent's on his back, my leg is tucked like this. Any shape or form, even if someone would say, well, this one's not real tight, you could be in here, yeah. Like this is a nice S mount, like really, really tight. This is still S mount, guys. It's just, you're not always gonna have it as tight as you want it all the time, but I would define this as S mount. And then I guess this would be called technical mount, but if a guy's here, you shouldn't be here. Like there's a huge gap. Mm-hmm. If he's flat on his back, I wanna tuck my leg into S mount. If he's on his side, I'm not gonna be in S mount, like this. I'm not gonna be like this if he's on his side. You could be here and go for the armbar, but why is this bad? Do you see a compromise in my balance again? Remember how I said like my balance was off when he turned to the side this way? Or I said I could lose my balance? Well, what would happen if Derek Lewis, why is this guy so popular? So what would happen if you did this to Derek Lewis and he was on his side? Like, I would just armbar Derek Lewis. You know, if he just kept rolling right now, keep going, like you're gonna start falling over and you're gonna go for the armbar and you're gonna lose it. So you just have, this is super basic stuff, but I'm giving you guys rules for your brain so you can understand your foot, if he's on his side, your foot is flat, and that way if he rolls this way, like I don't fall. And even if I started to fall, right? I've got my hands, and then when he continues to go, like your hooks go in the middle and you push yourself back, C-bell him on the guy's back. And then maybe we flatten the guy out. Okay? But if the guy's flat on his back, if the guy goes back to flat, I need to either drop my foot back here or here into what's called S mount, right? The guy shouldn't be able to get to his side, pound for pound, right? Try to go to your side. Like it should be really, really hard at this point. But if he was strong enough and he went like this, I would be like, oh shit. And now he continues to go. I'm gonna be like adjusting to try to, do you see how I adjusted back to this so that now I can take the guys back this way? So technical mount and S mount, they are a little bit different, okay? I say, to keep it in simple terms, if the guy's flat, you're gonna be an S mount. If the guy's on his side, you're gonna be in technical mount. At other academies, maybe they have different definitions, maybe they have different details or points that they like to talk about, but that's what I like to talk about. Okay, so have your opponent go to his side, and I didn't mention this, I gotta go here because I also wanna prevent his frame to try to escape, right? So if my leg was down, forgetting about the point of him rolling me, he's gonna capture that leg with my leg here. So to prevent that, my foot's here. Now when he tries to get my leg in the middle, it's pretty hard. Okay, there is still shrimping, there is still moves, but it's harder. Okay, and then now when I pummel my hand under and I slide up, now we can see that the arm bar is gonna come. Okay, everything's gonna get better for me. Okay.
And how are you with your back foot? Are you tucking it in or are you?
Am I tucking look, I'm gonna do both of everything. Like everything all at once. So when the guy turns, I'm up here. If the guy were to like jerk back to his back, see how like my toe, I adjusted? And now I'm like going, what you can't see over here is, if you were to run around here real quick, he's starting to go to his back. So look what I did. I went under his arm because I can't let him go back here and then expose this weakness that I talked about. He's got double unders, backdoor escape, gonna lead to the wedding sweep. There's all kinds of stuff. So as the guy kind of twisted back and I lost my balance, I'm like catching here. So when the guy's trying to pummel under, now I can drop down and I can get back to here. Okay? But now he goes back to his side and I move back here. And then now I have my toe in the mat because I'm a little worried about this guy. Everybody you go with can be a little bit different. Some people, they move erratically. Sometimes it's early in the round. They move crazy. When they get tired, they start to calm down. Sometimes they're playing possum. Be ready. A lot of guys like to stay calm and they explode when they think you think that they're weak, then they go. So if I felt very comfortable right here and I could tuck and set that block right behind his back, I felt very comfortable and I'm starting to dominate. You see how I get under here, under the arm? Now I'm fine. The guy tries to turn back, he can't turn back, right? But we're also working with an opponent right now. Eddie and I are relatively close to the same size, okay? Everything changes when somebody's bigger, so the answer to that question is not always simple. How is the guy built? How is he shaped? Is he long and skinny? Is he short and stocky? Is he 200 pounds? Is he on the sauce? Is he big and round? Is he, you know? Is he shaped like a brisket? Okay?
Brisket.
A Packer brisket. So anyway, is it a bison? So guys, sometimes you have to learn, especially like before you go to the armbar, slide your knee up nice and high, and then a lot of times you're gonna have this weight transfer. Make sure you get the leg over so you're not doing the sit down and then try to put your leg up and the guy sits up and then you lose the armbar. Happens all the time. So let's play around, get on top. Opponent turns to their side. I want you guys to kind of like identify with each other. What is technical mount? What is S mount? S mount, I want to be tucked under his elbow, of course. Okay, look at this. He's turning here. Just turn. Okay, like this. And the guy kind of turns back. See how I'm kind of cupping under here? He's trying to keep the elbow in. And I tuck it under here. Now I have really good control and I have toe in the back. Now I definitely got toe in the back. I can't be lazy here. Can't be sitting. Okay, so like this, kind of got him in my little basket here, and now when the guy tries to turn back and forth, it's gonna be really tough to move, okay, with the exception of Derek. Okay, all right. Derek, you hear that? No, Derek's not over there. Okay, any questions? Let's go, ready? I don't know what I'm doing. We're just doing, talking about technical mount, talking about S mount. I'm just throwing stuff out. I want my students to be aware of the differences. That's what I want you to learn. There's a lot of people that create rules, and I created some, but I'm so against rules that I'm hesitate. That's what this little talk is about right now, is that guys, try to follow some guidelines. If you want to make your own little rules, little positions, little angles, little touches on it, make your own. And just make sure you get better each day. There could be one or two things maybe you saw in what I showed. I did not go into great detail. I'm kind of giving a lot of opening so you can have freedom to do what you enjoy and what you like in your positioning. But main things, stay on top. Don't lose your balance. Keep in mind what your opponent is capable of. Is he a bull? Okay, or are you in command? Are they breathing hard and exhausted at the time when you're in this position? Does that change how you control them when you are super fresh with them and they feel like they're going to explode? So a lot of those things can change the way you move. All right, enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.